Hello, here we go. Oh, a live stream, bro. I'm so stoked. Hello? I think we're live. Welcome. Another live stream. It's been forever. I think the last time we did a live stream, the S&P or the NASDAQ, or not the NASDAQ, the ES futures were like 500 points higher or more. So we got quite a bit to talk about, but at the same time, I don't really have that much to talk about. We are going to talk about why I quit day trading. It's not anything bad. I just am kind of sick of the stock market, and I don't know. I love the stock market still. It's just there's a lot that goes into it, and right now I honestly don't even have a job, so it's like day trading was my only job, and it's just so stressful. Like I can't even tell you how stressful day trading is when it's like the only income source you have. Why? We got to pop this up. There we go. How does this look? Nice. Looking good. So, yeah. So, we'll get into that. We'll talk about some stocks to buy. And, yeah, should be a fun little live stream. Probably stream for like an hour and a half, maybe 2. We'll see. I'm not even expecting anyone to be in here. I just want to talk about some stuff and have a good time. So, I mean, first things first. Yeah, we had to die real quick. Let's talk about why I quit day trading. So, I mean, about a month ago, I was killing it day trading. Like, you can see I'm down about $1,600 on the year now. And that's all because I was on a solid day trading plan. Like, I was killing it. I was positive on the year. You know, I didn't have any stocks in my account. Like, it was beautiful. And this was literally like a week ago, actually. Probably not even a month ago. It was somewhere right here. I don't know exactly. It was like during this drop. So I just for some reason, my brain was just like, fuck this day trading shit, man. I'm out. And I decided to just over leverage my whole account into JetBuy and QYLD, because I had more money than this, obviously. I had 800 shares of JetBuy and 200 shares of QYLD or something like that. And then, you guys were here probably a week ago. You saw this massive drop, probably one of the biggest drops during the whole crash. Yeah, I got caught doing that, bro, with over leverage. The thing that happened is I did it on a Friday, and I didn't even know it was Friday. And then, literally as the market closed on Friday, I looked at my phone, and I'm like, bro, it's Friday. And I literally just dropped a bag on stocks. I'm like, this isn't good, dude. I immediately, as soon as I knew it was Friday and I saw how the market closed and everything, I'm like, dude, I'm fucked. It's going to gap down. And then it did gap down. It gapped down 2, 3, or I think it was 100 points. I don't remember, honestly. But yeah, gap down. We got wrecked. And now we're here. Now we're just chilling. I also did a business investment too. So, that's the reason why I don't have 25K in my account. I think I had 30 or 40K or something. But I did this business investment. If you guys want, we can talk about that later on, since there's nobody here. But, yeah, so I did that. And now I only got 18K in my account. So I was just like, fuck it, dude. I don't even like day trading anymore. Like I said, it's just so stressful. It's not even worth it almost. Sorry. I love day trading and I want to do it more. But I need to get myself established before I start day trading again, because just day trading and not having active income outside of the stock market, it's just so difficult because, you get clapped fucking $20-$30 3 or 4 days in a row. You are going to make that money back eventually, assuming you know how to trade and you're doing consistent trades that, you're not just doing random trades. You're doing the same thing consistently every time. You're most likely going to make back that $120, $150 you lost from losing those 4 or 5 day trading days in a row. But when you don't have a job or something, that really hits in the moment. and then it makes you do bad things. And that's pretty much what happened to me. Like I said, I was killing it, and then I did that over leverage bullshit. And also part of it is I don't sit here and watch the stock market for all day like I used to. Like, I don't even like watching the stock market anymore, honestly. Like, it's so boring. It reminds me of when I used to play video games all the time. I would just sit here all fucking day, and for what? You know? And I mean, video games, you don't really have a benefit that comes from playing video games unless, you know, you're trying to go pro or something. Stock market, you can make money, but just as easy as you can make money, you can lose money. So it's like, you know, you just need to be in a better mental space. And I don't think I'm in a good mental space to be day trading, unfortunately. As much as I want to be day trading, I just can't. And the market's down so much, like, I want to start buying stocks. Like, as soon as I get that money back from that business investment, I'm probably going to spend like half of it on stocks. Because I'm just sick of day trading. Like, what's the point of sitting here all day, every day, when I can just buy JEPI and QYLD, make like a 8 to 10% dividend every single month? And even if the market goes down more, as long as I'm like patient with my buying, unlike, you know, a couple weeks ago, I'll be able to, you know, buy more at a lower price and still get that dividend. As long as they're paying that dividend, it's a good play. Like, you don't have to worry about the price fluctuations as much. I mean, obviously, if the market drops like 50% from here, we're going to have a problem, but I think it's a pretty decent time to risk, because all the people who were over leveraged at the start of the crash, they're all out of the market now. I guarantee there's nobody who has over leverage. Everyone's done. So, like, I think the market can drop a little more from here. Shit, it could drop way more. Like, it could drop another 10, 20%. I don't think that would happen, but I would never rule it out. So, with that being said, obviously, I'm just going to be, you know, I'm going to throw money at the market that I don't care if I lose. Like, yeah, 18 grand's a lot, and if I lost that, I'd be a little bit upset, but it's like, where else am I going to put my money right now? If you don't have like $500K to buy a multi-unit apartment building or something, you're not going to, there's nothing to put your money in, literally. Like, I don't want to buy a house, dude. It's so expensive. I know so many people that have bought houses within the past like 6 months. And dude, one of them has like 3 roommates and they still think it's like super expensive. And that's just like insane to me that you can have 3 roommates and living is still expensive. So it's like, real estate really isn't something I want to be in right now until I have the resources to get, you know, a $2-3 million apartment building. I believe you need like a $500K down payment. That's the only way I can see real estate being decent as of now. So it's like, you know, I save my money up for that, just cash, and that's going to take fucking forever. And until I find, like, you know, people who are willing to invest in this with me, obviously, which will happen. I just, you know, it's going to take time, and I'm not really in the market to do it right now. I probably want to wait until everything chills out, but who knows? There's actually a lot that goes into this plan, and I'm not really 100% I'm even going to do it, but if I'm going to buy real estate, it's going to be multi-unit. Like, I'm not buying more or less than, you know, probably 10 units, honestly. Like, I don't think buying real estate is worth it if you're not doing that. Single family just sucks. Obviously, your rents are going to go up over time, and you're most likely going to appreciate. Hard to say with how mortgage rates are looking right now and how they're skyrocketing, but yeah, I just don't know about real estate. So the only place for me to put my money right now is literally JEPI and QYLD. I won't put that much money in QYLD because I don't really like I don't really believe in it as much, but JetBuy is my favorite stock on the stock market, so I will put every single dollar I have into that. And it pays a solid dividend, and, if the stock market starts to get back doing good, that dividend rises. So I really like JetBuy. That's going to be probably my number one stock going forward for the next 5 to 10 years, honestly. It just has such a solid dividend, and if you actually believe in the stock market, it follows the S&P and XLP, which is your dividend stocks like Johnson and Johnson, Procter Gamble, McDonald's, stuff like that. I don't know if McDonald's is in there, but it's just your slower moving dividend stocks. So if you're watching the ES and the XLP, that's pretty much what JetBuy follows. And if you actually go to the JetBuy website, you can see their portfolio and what they're doing. They literally have shorted 200 ES futures, and then they have $100 million positions in all of the best stocks. So it's such a solid investment. Honestly, I don't know why you would be buying growth stocks right now, because if the market never rebounds and we never go back to all-time highs in the next 5-10 years, you're still going to be getting that dividend, and I think that's super important. And if you do believe we're going to be going to all-time highs, you can't say that after this crash we just skyrocket to all-time highs like COVID. It's not going to happen like that. Eventually this crash will find a bottom, maybe. Who knows? This bear market could last for another 6 months. It could last for another year. It could last another 2. It could last a long time. So, I wouldn't get too confident in the market. But if you want to invest in the market right now, you need a dividend, bro. Who's to say that once this crash is over, the market doesn't just range for 300-400 points and it never goes back to all-time highs until, the Fed stops raising rates or whatever. I don't think that'll happen. That's the reason why I've started buying stocks, is because I believe in the market right now, and I think it can go back up. But after getting clapped with all the leverage, I'm not really trying to expose myself like that. So I'm just putting in the money I'm willing to lose, and that's about it, into those stocks specifically. I'm not buying Apple, I'm not buying Microsoft, I'm not buying Tesla, I'm not buying anything except JetBuy and maybe some QYLD, but that's just because QYLD is really cheap and the dividend's even better than JetBuy's. So it's why wouldn't I put a little bit of money into that, even though I don't really believe in it? So that's kind of how I'm looking at investing right now. I think we're at a decent point to start buying stuff, but I would just be super careful, because especially as of today, we should be going up. If the crash was over, we would be going up right now. We wouldn't have dropped 60 points overnight, I don't think, unless we skyrocket at the open here in 10 minutes. But yeah, we really need to see a lower low or a higher low get built right here. We can't break this and then break the 36.39. That's not going to be good. But, if we can skyrocket above, back up to the 390s or above 3,850, then maybe we have a possibility for a bottom here, or maybe just a possible relief rally. Because if you look at the market over time, it's kind of just followed this trend, just this trend down. It's not even really, you could never predict how it was going to happen, but every time it's hit this line throughout this whole crash, it's bounced back up in some form. So that's kind of what I'm expecting. The only thing I don't like is, you do have a breakout candle out of this trend. So it definitely could go down more, but from here, I wouldn't be surprised to see 4,000 again, at least. I don't know how long that's going to take, but I really think we could see 4,000 again at some point. And yeah, I don't really want to go into too much market analysis, considering there's nobody even here. And I'm not going to waste my time talking about market analysis when nobody's even here to benefit from it. But Has anyone even came in? I've just literally been talking for like 30 minutes. Oh, there's one beautiful person here. I love you. Thank you for being here. God bless you. Damn, you've been here for a while too. Let's go. Let's go. Only one person joined? Crazy. I guess I haven't streamed in like who knows how long. And I'm sure everyone is out of the market now, dude. There's no way there's really many survivors. The shit was fucked. The market's insane right now. So yeah, kind of went on a ramble there, but that's pretty much what's been going on. It's the same thing as with the last live stream. Like, I was doing extremely well with day trading, and then I got the FOMO out of nowhere, put on too big of a position, and got clapped. But, I mean, last time we lost like 2 or 3 grand, so. And then we made it back. So, I mean, that was cool. I feel like I could make this back day trading if I wanted. But for one, I don't have 25K in my account, so I can't even really day trade anymore. I could trade. I could do an option play or something, but I don't like options. The only thing I like trading is the SPY. Isn't that SPY shares? I don't like trading anything else except SPY shares. So I'm not going to touch that until I have, 25K plus in my account and, I have more income sources coming out. I mean, by the grace of God, the business investment works really well and we start getting some passive income from that coming in. That will be amazing. And then, I probably will be able to start trading a little more again. But until that happens, I'm just going to be, chilling. Like, I don't even want to sit here and watch the market anymore. I'm going to start streaming a little bit more, maybe like an hour or 2 a day, since I wake up so early and I'm usually just sitting around doing nothing in the morning anyway. So I'm down to do this, but for the most part, I'm not going to trade. I'm not going to do anything like that. Like, I'll teach people how to trade because I can do that. I feel like I have so much to offer in this stock market world that it's kind of like, I don't know. It's wrong of me not to stream at least for like an hour or 2. I feel like I can bring such a lot of value to people. I mean, I tried to bring a lot of value to you guys before the crash even started, but nobody listens. So who knows? Maybe over time, if we, start to prove ourselves again, maybe we can, build that solid community up again, get some of the old people back if they haven't gotten flushed out of stocks. Who knows? But yeah, so we're just going to be chilling, man. I really don't have any expectations for the market anymore. Like I said, like, I just started deciding to stream, and it's because I want to help people. Like, I don't want to sit here and watch the market. Like, I don't care what the price of the S&P is anymore. I don't care, dude. Like, I'm sick of sitting here and watching the stock market, honestly. It's not worth my time anymore. Like, yeah, I love the money. I love, learning about the market and all that. Like, I love everything that comes with day trading, but as of right now, in this moment, it's not worth my time. I need to build other sources. Like, I need to start going to the gym again. I just need to work on myself, because once I get myself to a certain point, day trading is going to be easy, dude. Like, I feel like I kill at day trading. Honestly, my account wouldn't say it, but that's not because of day trade. I mean, it's partly because of day trading. I mean, we could get more into this, why this even happened. Like, I should only be down maybe 1,000 max, maybe 800, but I just let myself get in the way. And that's not because of day trading. If I was just day trading, dude, I'd probably be positive on the year, maybe down a couple $100. Like, no joke, 2-3 weeks ago, I was positive on the year on both of my accounts. So I know I'm good at day trading. It's just my mental won't let me day trade because of, I don't know what reason, dude. I don't want to blame Stock Market Live because I love Josh, and, I don't want to talk shit on Josh as much as, I just, Man, I feel so bad for the people that follow Josh. That's all I'm going to say. And don't take this wrong because I do love Josh, but Josh put me in this mindset of the long term. And for some reason, the long term and day trading, they get like mixed up in my mind. And then I'm like, I'll be killing it day trading, and then out of nowhere I'm like, oh, it's time to stack up some positions. And then like I fuck myself doing that. That's literally why I'm down on the year now, is because I did that. Like I was killing it day trading, and then for some reason the FOMO hit. I bought all the shares I wanted. It's also because I knew that if the market broke this little level here, or was it that level? Oh yeah, because it's like somewhere right here is when I bought. I knew if the market broke this level. Oh no. I actually bought in this because the market was ranging like super hard for a whole week or two. And I knew once it broke this 4080, that it was going to die. But when that happened, like I bought all the shares up there and I wasn't at my computer. I thought I set my alert for when it broke 4080 and I didn't. I was at my friend's house and I just happened to look in the market and we were down at like 4050 and I was tripping. I was down like $400 or $500. And it just like, I was just mad at myself, dude. I just like got so furious. I'm like, bro, why would I even do that? Like, I thought I set my alert. Like, I should have just set a stop, but I also didn't know what price JEPI would be once this broke, so I couldn't really set a stop. I was like, whatever, I'll get it, and it doesn't even really matter. So yeah, that happened. That broke, and as you can see, exactly what I assumed was gonna happen happened. I just wasn't participating in the market. Like I wasn't there. I had like $50,000-$60,000 of positions, and I was ready to take them off as soon as this level broke. Either which way, I knew it was either gonna skyrocket to the upside and go up to the top of this little trend line. You know, I already showed you guys the trend the market's been following during this whole crash. That's literally what I thought. I thought it was gonna break up and go up to this trend line, or I knew it was going to break down and go to this trend line. And just because I wasn't sitting here on the market, it broke the trend line and I was down like $400 or $500 by the time I checked the market. And it just frustrated me. I was like, dude, why am I so stupid? All that, you know, when you lose on a trade, all the shit that comes with it. But instead of just taking the loss, I kept the trade on. Oh, no. The market was closed. I believe this was Friday. So the market was closed by the time I even looked. And I never even took the trade off. I just left it. And then, obviously, we gapped down. And ever since then, it just went downhill, bro. Like, I tried to finesse my way out of it like I usually do. I couldn't do it. Ended up just losing more and more and more. I probably lost like $1,400 by the time we got down here. And then I just took the position off completely, finally, after, you know, I should have fucking did it up here when I was down like $400 or $500. But for some reason, my mind just wouldn't accept the loss for some reason. I don't know why my mind wouldn't accept the loss. So I just couldn't accept the loss, whatever reason, I don't know. And then it just turned from, you know, a simple $400 or $500 loss to $1,300. And now we're here. Like, I bought a bunch of positions, you know, somewhere down here. I've sold in and out a few times, but the market's open now. But yeah, so it's pretty much where we're at. We're just sitting with a bunch of JEPI, just chilling. Like, I don't really have any expectation for the market now. Like, it could go down more. You know, it could go... I feel like it could hit 3,900 before we go down more because it should retrace the breakout here. But at this point, I don't know what's going to happen. And I honestly don't care anymore. Like, if I didn't decide to do this live stream, I wouldn't even have looked at the market today. Like, I'm done with that shit, dude. I'm sick of it. Like, I'm sick of thinking about the market all the time. I'm sick of sitting here trading, and you know, it's It's just frustrating, bro. That's all it is. Once I have, more shit established in the real world, I feel like trading will be way more relaxed and I'll be able to take better advantage of everything that's going on. But until that time, like, we just need to sit on the sidelines, stack our money, get some JetBuy. If the market drops down more, drop another bag on JetBuy. Because I should be getting my money from that business investment back in like a month, maybe a month and a half, not really sure. So once I get that back, if we're down more, I'll buy more JetBuy, and that's all I'm gonna do, dude. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be day trading for a while, unless miraculously I get a good job that gives me a good schedule where I can still day trade. It's probably the only way I'll do it at this point. I think I'm just going to stick to buying JetBuy and stuff because, yeah, it's just frustrating, bro. It's just not worth it, I don't think. I don't think the money's worth it. Like, it's easy on paper, You could say trading's, so easy, but it's not. How could you expect anything out of the market with how it's been performing? Obviously, if I was smarter back here when I got clapped, I should have just waited till the move happened. I could have literally waited for this breakout here either which way, and then I could have bought or sold. I didn't need to like buy in this range. It wasn't worth that. I could have just waited for the market to give me the signal of where it's going to go, and I could have followed it, Like, I didn't need to have I don't know. I didn't need to have like a YOLO, I guess. Because I consider that a YOLO. Like, as of now, when it was happening, I thought it was a good idea. But looking at it now, it was literally just YOLOing. Like, it's called a crowded trade. This right here, when we're chilling between 40.88 and 41.80, 100 points, it's a pretty big range, obviously, but it's still a super crowded trade. And you can, you can see these crowded trades on the 1 minute, 5 minute, daily, whatever. You can see these everywhere. And when you're seeing these crowded trades, all you have to do is wait for the move. You just have to wait for the breakout, and then you can play the whatever. Unless it false breakouts, which obviously would suck, but you're better off waiting for the move instead of trying to anticipate it, I guess. Is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. That's pretty much what's been going on, man. I don't have any expectations for the market right now. Obviously, if we drop from here and we don't keep going up, that's really bad. Like, you want to see consistent upward movement or consistent downward movement. You don't really want to see too much stagnation to be trying to trade. It's just really hard unless you're, I don't know. I'd just be careful trying to trade stagnation. That's all. That's why I've started buying all these dividend stocks, because I don't want to trade stagnation anymore, If I have 50, 100K, I'd rather put it in JetBuy at this point, I think 50, 60K in JetBuy gets you like $400 or $500 a month. So why wouldn't I take that? When day trading, like, you can't predict how much you're going to make day trading at all. Obviously, I can't predict what's going to happen with JetBuy, because if the market keeps dropping, we could lose way more than what is expected, but that's why I'm putting money in. I don't care if I lose, dude. If I lose this 18 grand, like, I don't give a shit. I can't do anything with it. Like, I can't buy real estate. What the fuck am I going to buy real estate for with 18 grand? And how is that real estate even going to be profitable? Unless I go buy in a different state, obviously, but I'm not really trying to do that, dude. Matthew, my guy, what's up, bro? Hopefully bro, I was literally thinking about you the other day. I was just like chilling, and I'm like, bro, I bet Matthew and all those foreigners with their shell, man, they must be living that good life. That's because the reason why I thought about that, though, is because I went to the gas station I always go to, It was a Chevron, and all the gas stations on that street got bought out by Shell. I was like, holy shit, dude, the fucking foreigners are rich. I never thought about it until literally yesterday. I was like, dude, everyone's broke as shit. Everyone's getting fucked by the market, except England. Bro, all the foreigners are getting, man, they're getting so rich off Shell, bro. They're getting so rich off Shell, and I just never thought about it until now. Literally all the all the money us Americans made during 2020, 2021, it all got it's all in Shell now, bro. All the foreigners who have Shell, they're just balling. Holy shit, man. That's hilarious. I had to sell Shell. I thought you sold Shell before anyway. 9.1 billion. Holy shit. Yeah, dude. I literally never thought about it until the other day, or literally yesterday. I was tripping, and that's kind of what it inspired me to start streaming. I'm like, damn, I wonder how Matthew's doing. I wonder how Trisha, Jake, all those guys, I wonder how they're doing, even though the market's been fucked and I kind of have an idea. But, it's not all about money. Fuck money, bro. Like, even if you're down in the market, if life's good, then life's good, But that's hilarious. Oh. Market clapped me good. Yeah, it clapped everyone, bro. I even got clapped, but I wasn't even holding. I just got clapped like 2 weeks ago, getting over leveraged and confident. So it's not real. It's kind of my fault. Down 9.4% year to date. That's not too bad though, bro. There's people that are down way more than that. So you got a pretty decent portfolio if that's all you're down. I mean, just the S&P alone is down like 30%. Oh, 22. It was down 30 the other day, wasn't it? Yeah. So, boomers for the win. Amen, bro. That's all I buy now. Well, I buy this stock called JEPI and QYLD. They're the best dividend stocks on the market as far as I'm aware. Definitely would look into checking them out if you have not. But also don't go down. Amen. I think dividend stocks are the best thing you can buy right now, honestly. Like, even if the market goes down more, there's going to be a point when the market stops going down. Maybe. Who knows? It could just keep going down. But I think there's going to be a point when it stops going down. And once it stops going down, it's not going to be like 2020 where it just skyrockets back up to all-time highs. It's going to take a lot of time, or it's just going to stagnate in like a 500-point range or whatever. Like, it could just stagnate and not go back to all-time highs. So dividend stocks are honestly the best thing you can buy, in my opinion. Doubled down on my Microsoft. You're crazy, bro. You're crazy. At least you're only down 9%, though. Like, I feel like I thought you'd be down more, honestly. I thought a lot of people would be down more. I know some people that are down like over 20%. I mean, shit, I lost like 5-10% in a day because I fucking went super over leveraged on all these stocks I like. So, I don't know. I'm also a degen, so I wouldn't follow anything. I mean, just learn from me. Just don't do what I did. Don't put down double the money you have. I literally had like 40K in my account, and I put down like 60 because I was so confident in myself. Shit was funny. Most of my losses are from options, man. Fuck options, bro. Don't trade options. If you're going to trade anything, just trade the SPY, bro. Just trade SPY stocks. Options suck. Like, at least SPY shares, you can define how much you're going to lose before it even happens. Like, option, I mean, yeah, you can define how much you're going to lose with options, but you can't really define how much you're going to make. And that's really the issue with options. Like, You're putting $100 in an option and you're expecting to make X amount. In a week, that option is going to have like, the delta might be 40, 50 when you buy it. In a week, the delta is only going to be like 30. So it's just hard to measure your risk to reward with options. So you're just better off trading SPY shares because, if I took a trade on the SPY right now, I wouldn't, obviously. I would never trade the SPY on open. I think that's psychotic. But, you'd buy here, let's go to the actual SPY, not ES. You'd buy right now, let's say, or you'd buy a VWAP probably at 370.69. Your profit would probably be like, 372, even though it looks like the market's about to drop because, you see a higher high and a higher low right here, which isn't good, or a lower high, I mean. You see a higher high and a lower high right here. You never want to see that. But, say we bought the VWAP, our stop loss is like 50 cents. So, 2.29. So we can have a solid like 2 to 3 or 2 to 1, 3 to 1 risk to reward ratio. If it goes below to 370.29, boom, we lost our 50 cents. But we also have a specific target where we could go. It's 372, whatever. But that's, how much is that? That's about $1.50. So 50 cents for $1.50. That's 3 to 1. Boom. Good, pretty decent trade right there. Even though I would never trade this right now. This looks disgusting. But if I bought an option on this, if we go to let's go to SPY options, let's say MT put and drop, yeah, dude. See, that's also the issue with options is because you're trading random shit every time. It's not consistent. Like that's the biggest issue people trading options have is they're just randomly trading the stock, like just random option trading. There's no consistency, and that's the issue. Like in trading, you need consistency. Trading's a 50-50 game, no matter how you look at it. So if you're putting yourself into positions that you're going to lose more than you make, that's not good because it's a 50-50 game. Whereas if you're putting yourself in like positions with the SPY shares and you're doing a 2 to 1 trade or 3 to 1 trade and it's a 50-50 game, you should expect to hit at least one of those. And if it's 3 to 1, you can lose 3 trades in a row, or 2, 3 trades in a row, and the next one, if you hit it, you make all your money back. So that's why trading shares is just way better than options. Like you're not going to be able to be consistent with options. And yeah, we see it all the time. Man, I made 5-10 grand on this option, whatever. That person just gambled their money and they got lucky. I don't care. I don't care how much you make on options. If you just gambled your money and you got lucky, you're not a trader. A trader defines their risk and defines their profit before they do the trade, no matter what. Jake Waters, my guy. But yeah, so let's look at a SPY option. I don't even know what you would buy. I don't fucking buy options, bro. Let's say we buy we'll just buy July 6th. I don't know. We'll buy an at the money. So it's going to be $700 to do this. And I don't even know. Oh, let's do it on the E-Trade. It'll be so much easier because we can actually see the theta and stuff. All right. So, say we did that same thing, but with an option. Oh, so we got to do it with a more liquid one because the prices aren't moving on those farther outs. Let's see. Ford at $11. I would never touch Ford, dude. The only stocks I buy now is JetBuy and QYLD. I won't buy anything else. Everything else is kind of shit, low key. If it doesn't pay me a dividend, it's not worth my time anymore. Really. The market's not just going to skyrocket back up to all-time highs like it did in 2020. It'll probably stagnate for like 5 years, most likely. So dividends are the only thing you want to be buying right now, in my opinion. Unless you got patience like that. I don't got patience like that. I know you do, but I don't. And I've already seen the damage growth does. So I'm not touching it. Well, I guess I wouldn't consider forward growth, but I'm still not touching it. So yeah, back to the option thing. You know, say we bought the 375. You know, I wouldn't even buy the 375 though. If I was trading options, I wouldn't touch that shit. I'd probably buy the 373 because it's almost got a 0.5 delta. So, you know, say we bought that, where would the price be? The price would be $400, you know. We'll say $400. And the market's literally trading at our price target right now. So $400, we'll say we made $50 on the option. Whereas if I took the SPY shares, I like trading about 30, 40 shares. That's about my level of SPY shares I like to trade. I don't like to go too big. Even 40 is like quite a bit. So I would say 30. So let's say we bought 30 SPY shares, 37.69. You know, that's going to cost a fucking lot, but that's not the point. The cost up front isn't the point. So 37.69 times 30, it's going to be about $11,000 to get that position on. So $400 to get the option position, $11,000 to get the share position. So, but you don't really need to focus on that part because that's not the important part. Now, we go back here. I forgot what I said our stop was. So our stop was 29, I think I said. I believe. Oh, no. It's going to be 50, so 19. So 37.19. Anyway, so let's say 0.5 times 30. So that means our risk is about $15. Whereas the option, you know, if the option drops that much, that's about a $30, $40 risk on the option. That's not counting IV or anything, because if the market starts to drop, this option is going to change a lot more value than just the delta, especially if it drops fast. And the other bad thing about the option is you can't judge whether it's going to, that $30 is all you're going to lose. Unless you set a stop for $30 or $40, whatever, then yeah, you're kind of trading it similar to shares. But most people don't do that with options. Most people buy the option and let it ride, do whatever the fuck, and then they end up losing way more than they want. Whereas the shares, you know, you're going to lose the same amount every single time as long as you're setting your stops and stuff. So, and we made what? I forgot what I said we made on this because our target was 372. But I think I said $50. So let's see, 1.5 times 30, because 1.5 was our profit target. Boom, $45. Look, we made more or just as much on 30 shares of SPY as we did on one option of SPY. But the difference is $15 risk. What was the option? $30. You have double the risk on an option trade than a SPY trade or a SPY stock trade. That's where the issue of options lies, is because you're not predefining your risk and you're exposing yourself to more risk for less reward. Unless you're doing a swing trade, maybe options can be good, but if you're day trading or whatever, it's not going to be it. It's not going to work. You're just putting yourself in that 50-50 position, and you're going to lose more than you make most likely unless you get lucky. And like I said, you don't want to just be lucky. Like, you want to be able to consistently profit off of the market. If you're just getting lucky one time and whatever, good for you. But if you want to be consistent and actually succeed and be in the market long term, especially trading, you need to have these like predefined risks and be trading consistently. You can't just randomly trade shit all the time and hope it works. It's never going to work. Like I said, unless you get lucky. But that shouldn't be your goal. Getting lucky shouldn't be your goal, in my opinion. Make money with ARK? Nah. I mean, you actually can make money with ARK if you short it. Stock girlfriend is Microsoft and dividend to be had. Well, I'm not talking about... Microsoft isn't technically a dividend, bro. Like, it's not even 1%. I'm talking something that pays like 6 or more, you know? And I feel you. But that's investing. I'm talking about trading. If you want to invest in Microsoft and you believe in it, that's fine. But I'm talking about trading. Not Microsoft. Not investing. Investing and trading are two different things. But for me, I don't invest in those stocks anymore because I don't care. Like, here, I'll show you why I don't invest in those stocks. And it has nothing to do with the crash. Like, it has absolutely nothing to do with the crash. So, Microsoft, it's down about almost 40% since the highs. We'll say 35%. We'll give it a break because I don't know exact. Oh no. Yeah, we'll say 40% because if we take it to the low of yesterday, wait. Why is this being so weird? Oh yeah, see 41% from the low of last week. So you're down about 40%. Whereas if you go to the stock, I mean, this is the only stock I invest. Well, and I got some shares of QYLD, but I don't really like QYLD. If we go to my boy JetBuy here, JetBuy's down about 20% on the year. So about half of Microsoft. I don't really care about that part. Although, having all my money into one thing, I'd way rather lose 20% than 40%. So we'll just say that. But just beyond that, JetBuy has an 8% dividend. So if we don't go back to all-time highs in the next 2 years, shit, even if we go lower, add that 8% dividend on to the 20% down we are. So I think it said 18% actually. 18 plus another 8% dividend, boom, 26. So if we don't go to all-time highs, I mean, obviously I'm going to be behind if it goes up to all-time highs in a year, but I'm not expecting that. I think it's going to take at least 2 to 3 years for us to go back to all-time highs. So add another 8, 2 years, we're almost to where Microsoft is. If it takes 3 years, boom, we're ahead of Microsoft. We're winning Microsoft if it takes 3 years to go back to all-time highs. So that's why I like this stock. And obviously less exposure to the downside. I just think it's decent. Whereas, I'm not expecting anything with the market. S-ARK? I don't know what S-ARK is. Wifey? Including divvies long term. Yeah, but I'm talking about positioning right now. Like, what happened 10 years ago has no significance at what's going to happen in the next 5-10 years. That's the point of this. You're thinking about your position and what you're doing. I'm just telling you how I'm looking at the market. I don't care what anyone does with their money or what stocks they invest in. I'm just telling you I'm just giving you the reasons why I'm putting my money in the things I'm putting my money in and why I'm not putting my money in those other things. Like, I like Microsoft. I like Apple. Those are the only two growth stocks I would buy right now. But I'm not shopping for growth. I'm not looking to buy growth right now. I'm looking to buy something that's going to pay me for the next 5 to 10 years because I don't fucking know where the market's going to go. And, you know, any furu on YouTube, anyone trying to tell you they know where the market's going to go and what's going to happen in the next year or two, they don't fucking know. Nobody knows. Anyone who says that the market's going to crash another, 20-30% right here, they don't fucking know that. Anyone who says it's going to go up from here, they don't fucking know that. So why would you position yourself to not make money? That's all I'm saying. I'm positioning myself to be able to make money if the market goes up, but also still be able to make money in the meantime when it doesn't. And if it goes down more, I'm lowering my exposure to the downside. That's all I'm doing. Because, yeah, nobody knows where this market's going to go, bro. I don't care what anyone says. Short ARK ETF? Oh, yeah, you definitely buy that then. Definitely buy that. Pretty good open so far, though. I like it. Nice little bounce off here. It would be good to see us... I would like to see 3,900. But where it goes from 3,900, I have no clue. I wouldn't be surprised to see 3,900 and then go down even lower. Because this is a breakout here from last week. But who knows? Who knows these days, mate? Who cares? This is exactly why I don't trade, bro. Like, I don't care where the market's going to go. I just buy my JetBuy. I'll just chill. That's all. Doesn't matter where the market's going to go, baby. Give them that monthly dividend. Like, think about this, Jake, if you're still here. I don't know how much money you have in Microsoft, but, let's say you have 150K. And I don't know. I would put more, honestly. But let's just say you have 150K. Let's divide it by what JetBuy's price is now. You're going to give it about 2,777 shares. So, 2,777. JetBuy dividends been about anywhere from 45 to 50 cents every single month. So, 2,777 times 0.45. Boom. If you had all that money into JetBuy, you'd be getting paid over $1,200 a month. And that's just the dividend. That's just the fucking dividend. You have 2,777 shares and it goes back to all-time highs. I don't know what that is. Let's say times 18%. I don't feel like that's right. Oh, no. So if it goes back to all-time highs, I think the all-time high of JetBuy was like $65 or some shit like that. 64. So we'll say 63. So 54, I think that's $9, I believe. So 2,777 times 9. Boom. Is that right? Wow. Yeah, so you get that $1,200 a month, and if we go back to all-time highs, you made $25,000. Like I said, I don't know your Microsoft position or anything like that. Still pretty decent though. Not gonna lie, and that's just why I like that stock. It's I'm not saying Microsoft's bad. Like I said, it's literally the only growth stock I like. Apple and Microsoft. Those are the only growth stocks I would fucking buy in this market. I would never buy anything else. I wouldn't even touch Amazon, Google, Facebook, Tesla. I wouldn't touch any of that shit. Only stocks I like: Apple, Microsoft, SPY, QQQ. and JetBuy. And I guess QYLD, but QYLD is literally the NASDAQ, but with a 10% dividend. So, yeah, that's pretty much that's that, man. That's why I like dividends right now. Dividends are fire. Jay Powell, I have no clue, bro. I honestly don't pay attention to Jay Powell, dude. I am like so far gone with like new market news and shit like that. All I focus on is trading and the stocks I like. Like, I don't care about what Jay Powell's doing. Although that 0.75 basis points interest rate hike or rate hike was very interesting. That's kind of why I started buying stocks, was literally just because of that. But I don't like that stuff, bro. I just think it gets in the way of everything else. It's just like, I like my peace of mind, bro. Like, the past week, I haven't even looked at the market, really, besides when I bought my shares and stuff. And it's just been so peaceful. Like, I feel like that peace is so much more beneficial than trying to fucking squeeze a dollar out of the market right now. Honestly. Like, here in 30 minutes or in about an hour or two, I'm about to go to the gym, bro. Get some gains, eat some food after that, go hang out, It's gonna be beautiful. I'm not over here fucking, oh my god, the fucking SPY. Oh, the SPY. What's the SPY price? I'm sorry, I just went fucking psycho right there. No, dude, though. That's literally like a month ago, dude. That's literally how I was, bro. I was literally a fucking crack fiend for the market. Like, I had to know the price like every 10 minutes, dude. Like, I was like, I hate it. I hate it. The peace of mind that I have right now, even though I feel like the market's going to drop more and I'm going to lose more money on my positions, like, that doesn't even like bother me. The fact I don't fucking care what's happening in the market right now is just so beautiful. I love it. I have so many kids I'm looking out for today and 10 to 15 years from now. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was, explaining to you why I like that stock. Because it is a 10, 15 year play. It's not a, I mean, it is a right now play. That's why, I gave you everything. You're getting that solid monthly dividend and everything, but it's still a 10, 15 year play because you're going to get that drip too. You're getting that $1,200 a month divided by 54. You're getting 22 free shares every single month, and 22 times 0.45. You're getting about an extra $10 every single month from the drip. That's why I like that. It's a good play for right now, but it's also a good 10, 15 year play. Like, you're not going to make the 40% if we go back to all-time high. If you bought JetBuy, right? Say you had nothing in your account and you bought Microsoft right now or JetBuy. I think you're going to make more off JetBuy, personally. And less risk. But if we go up in the next year, you're going to fucking double what anyone makes on JetBuy, You're going to double that shit. So, there's pros and cons for both. It's like, do you want the dividend exposure or do you want the growth exposure? But the growth exposure exposes you to more downside. That's the only issue with growth exposure. So, yeah. It's not like either one's good, really. It's just, like I said, I don't know if I've already said this a few times, I think, but it's just, once the crash is over, I just don't think the market's going to go straight up to all-time highs. I feel like it's going to stagnate. That's all. I just feel like it's gonna stagnate for a very long time until the Fed starts lowering interest rates or something happens. I just bought 100 shares, labeled it Corey's Trust. Hopefully it's not like Zillow. Fucking Zillow, bro. No, that one won't be like Zillow. I've nothing's guaranteed in this world, but I guarantee you that will never be like Zillow. Oh God, bro. The fact we even bought Zillow, like I'm still embarrassed by that. Bro, Jake, I love you, bro. The fact you're in here after all the shit we went through together, like how little I knew about stocks when we were, when we had the live stream going every single day and all that, and you're still here. I just love you, bro. I just love you. That's all. Because I used to be a fucking idiot, bro. If I watch my live streams as myself now, I would literally roast myself. Like, I didn't fucking know anything about stocks, bro. The only reason I was like, quote, good at stocks is because it was the easiest fucking bull market to make money in ever, Holy shit. That shit was funny. Literally the easiest time to make money ever. Like, everyone was a stock guru. 3 big buys that day, 2 winners, 1 loss. Oh yeah, let's go. Even not knowing anything, we were still killing it, bro. I think the funny thing is then I was making more money than I am now. But like I said, it was the easiest time to fucking make money ever, so you can't really compare right now to then. I was actually going to buy more JetBuy today in my other account. I actually forgot. I should have did it in the morning. Whatever. I think I can only buy like 10 shares or some shit. I only have like $600 in this thing. Here. I'll even buy some with my last $700 in this account at least. I think I can buy 14. Rip. 13. Yup. What's the price? See, the only shitty thing about JetBuy is like the bid ask is so wide. That's why it's a long term though, because you can't day trade this. The bid ask is so shit. All right, I'll just buy those. All right. See, I'm literally like, I'm such a psychopath. I'm putting most of my cash in JetBuy. Like, call me crazy, but majority of my money is in that fucking stock. So, I don't know. Well, I would say like 40% of my money's in that stock, because I did a business investment recently, and that's where probably like it's probably like half and half, I would say. So we got like 50% of my money in the business investment, 50% in JetBuy. Whatever happens, bro. Like, what's the fucking point of keeping cash right now? I mean, unless you're trying to buy real estate, I don't feel like there's any point in keeping cash right now. It's the best time to buy shit, in my opinion. Obviously, the market can go down more, but we got pretty solid bids today. I mean, we got some pretty solid bids yesterday too. So I don't know. It's hard to. I don't like judging the market off of just like one day anymore, because that's where you get fucked. But the past 2 days, we've had some pretty solid bids. I like that we just haven't skyrocketed like 3% in a day and then just dropped it all. You know, yesterday we went up like 2% or something like that, and today it's kind of flat, and it looks like it might go up a little bit more. So I kind of like the steady upward movement instead of just insane euphoria move. That's a lot more decent looking. But I don't expect anything from the market right now. It's in such a weird position, and I really haven't done too much analysis to kind of see the structure of the market. I would need to do something like that. Maybe we'll do that at the end of the week, because I'm going to try to stream a little bit more since I'm not trading. That's literally why I wasn't streaming, is because I was trading and I didn't want to like mix the two. Besides Zillow offset a bunch of taxable gains. That's true. Yeah, Zillow was bad though. That shit was awful, bro. What time is it? All right, I'm probably going to stream for like 10, 15 more minutes. Is there anything else we should talk about? I don't know what else to talk about. Make sure you like the video. I don't even think I liked the video. But I'm glad to see you guys. Appreciate you guys coming in, for real. It was awesome to see you guys. It's Adception. We were watching an ad. Dude, look at this. It's Adception, bro. This is tripping. Look at this. Adception. Oh my gosh, this is tripping me out. All right, we're done with that. Going into a meeting. Hey, I appreciate you, Jake. Thanks for coming in, bro. I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow if you're here. Like I said, I'm gonna try to stream a little bit in the mornings since I have nothing else to do. But God bless you, Jake. I love you, bro. I think I'm gonna get going here too, actually, as well. So Matthew, if you're in here, I love you, bro. Thank you for coming in. God bless you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.